Hey guys, I wanted to do more of the Am I the Asshole Reddit forum stuff. I don't know, I like reading a lot of the stuff on Reddit and then thinking, what other people think. So, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to read some of, Am I the Asshole? And then read some like relationship advice, stuff like that, because I think it's interesting. So, you hear little sneezes. Brody's in his little swing over there. It also has the frogs playing, so I'm sorry if that's an inconvenience. But anyway, I figured I would do something along these lines because, I don't know, it's interesting. So the first one, am I the asshole for believing if young children damage something, the parents are responsible? I feel like I'm in the right, but now I'm not sure, since I've heard different things from friends. I, 31 female, had asked my older brother, 43 male, if he could look at a PC one of my friend's kids had purchased. My coworker asked if my brother could look at it, since he is very experienced in all things computer related. He could have just returned it, but he wanted to see if it was a simple fix first. I dropped the whole rig off, monitor too, in case it was the issue. My brother and sister-in-law, 31 female, and I have 2 kids, 5-year-old male and 1.3 female, so I'm thinking not even a year and a half old. I let him know when I'm done with work, I'll swing by. I exit work at 10 p.m., no cell phones allowed for security reasons, and see this. It's a text. Call me ASAP. Daughter said you fell into the monitor and damaged it a bit. It was an accident, but we can't afford to buy a new one, so we don't know what to do. And since it's new, it should be covered under warranty still, but we can give one of our other monitors to him. We can't afford to buy the same monitor. I'm thinking it's completely shattered. I don't call sister-in-law because it's late and she tends to be in bed early. However, my brother is a night owl. I go in and it's not that bad. When the screen is showing color, it's just not noticeable. But a black screen, a 4¼ inch area of white light is seen. He wants to take full responsibility as he feels they should not have allowed daughter into the office area. He did inform me sister-in-law doesn't believe they have any responsibility. I feel responsible as well, but my brother wouldn't let me take full responsibility, especially knowing the owner is young, 15 male, saved up for a long time. PC is $2,000, monitor is $700. We agree even if he is able to return it, he should do right by him. In the morning, I let my coworker know what happened. I'm on the freeway with friends in my car when sister-in-law keeps texting me, "Did you get my last message? Since I'm driving, I cannot text her back." I call her instead. I tell her I have other people in the car and don't mention the text since we are going to be meeting up soon. After I hang up, she repeats the first text. She was missing the hint. This isn't the time to be texting or talking about this issue when there is an audience. I decide to call and answer her. I explain I did, that I had stopped by the night before, spoke to my brother, and that we were in agreement. She started screaming at me, telling me I should have spoken to her first because she was the one that messaged me. How they cannot afford it because their health insurance sucks. They cannot afford $1,400, and that it's my fault for bringing it to their house with kids. They are not made of money. It was an accident and not their fault. He is doing this for free. Not true. I can barely get a word edgewise, but here is where I might be the asshole. I point out accident or not it was in their care, and if their kids damage something, they're responsible. She hangs up, so am I the asshole? My kids broke something of someone else's. Yeah, I'd replace it. It sucks that you can't afford to, but they shouldn't have been around the monitor and able to break it in the first place. So, some of the responses are not the asshole. Of course they're responsible. It was damaged in their care due to negligence on their part. Doesn't matter if they don't have the money for it. Exactly what I said. And then some other ones are not the asshole. I have this rule with people of all ages. You break it, you buy it. This also works in reverse. and I'm a clumsy clown. This means parents are responsible for their children's actions. Yes, accidents happen, but some things need to be replaced. That's true. It's a monitor to a computer, and the kid is 15. He saved up forever. They should pay for it. So, what do you guys think? Do you think that if, kids break something, you're responsible for it or not? Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm going to do a relationship advice one. I, 31 female, told my husband, 35 male, that I feel traumatized by the things he did in the past and got mad at me and said he can't change the past. That's the title. As the title states, we've been together since I was 19, married for 6 years, and have 2 young kids. So they've been together for 12 years, if I'm doing the math right. After we got married, the lies started. It was a gambling addiction, followed by a drug addiction, drinking problem as well. He was absent as far as I could consider it much of the time and caused so much turmoil in our lives. I feel I was truly blinded to how toxic he is and was, and how much he treated me like a doormat until recently. He no longer has any of the issues I listed above, but I still have so much resentment and feel hurt by them. I told him today that I feel traumatized by what he did in the past, and it causes me to harbor feelings of resentment. He reacted by getting angry, stating, "I can't change the past," and then stonewalling me and refusing to talk to me for the rest of the day. I am at a total loss on how to deal with this. I'm just being honest about how I feel, and is meeting me with anger and giving me the cold shoulder. For what it's worth, I'm in therapy. He refuses to go to couples therapy. Am I going about communicating wrong? And then short form is, husband got angry to hear that I feel traumatized by things he did in the past. Hold on, guys. Okay, what I think about that, I think he should honestly, I don't know, if they want to fix things and move forward, and honestly move forward and fix things, couples therapy. I mean, I've done things in my past that I'm not proud of, and I think the only way you can really learn and get better and recognize things is maybe through therapy. And then you have someone who's not biased kind of mediating it. So that's what I think. But if he doesn't want to do therapy, then does he even care about the relationship? Does he want to make things better? Does he care that he made her feel like that? I don't know. So one of the answers, let's see. This is a very odd reaction if you were just bringing up your feelings. What he did may have been in the past, but it effects on you take much longer to fade away. He doesn't get to decide when his actions stop hurting you, which, very good point. You know, if I did something to hurt someone, it's not my say to be like, oh, you should be over it. You know, you don't have that say. And then the right response would to have empathy towards you for the pain he caused and help you work through your feelings. The fact he's refusing to go to couples therapy also sounds like a red flag. Like he just wants his mistakes to vanish and everyone to pretend that they never exist or caused any pain. I agree. And someone else said, my ex had exactly the same addictions. He didn't get better. He just got better at lying. But eventually the reason I left him was because he could not, absolutely refuse to acknowledge the hell he put me through. He refused to talk about it, which meant he was refusing accountability and responsibility, and ultimately was still a self-absorbed, self-serving asshat. I told him I'll only talk to him again when he eventually goes through a step program for addiction, and he goes through the make amends part. Until then, I'm not interested in a damn thing he has to say. So, there's that one. Just something different. Let's see. Okay. This one is from the relationship advice subreddit as well. Someone says, should this be a problem after 3 years together? So it says, so last night, me, 33 female, and my partner, 31 male, were going to have sex till he told me no condom. I said no sex. I didn't want to take the chance of getting pregnant, especially since I just had a miscarriage a couple weeks ago. I ended up giving him a BJ. When I tried to get him to help me, all he did was kiss me on the lips. Now we've had issues with our sex life before because I'm a more sexual person. But after 3 years together, all you can do is try to help me is kiss me while I try to play with myself. Feels insane to me. I couldn't even continue. The mood was over. The fact that I'm always the one who is feeling like this unwanted and left out. I just don't know what to do anymore. First of all, I don't know, you should be clear on your methods of birth control if you're using any. I don't know, it shouldn't be just, I don't know, it should be something you guys discuss, especially after 3 years together. I mean, you should be discussing if you're using condoms, you know, if she's on birth control, whatever. It just seems kind of weird that, I don't know. Then if he gets all pissy because she wants him to use a condom, that's just stupid. Someone said no, it should not, and he sounds like a selfish lover. He does extremely. Someone, good on you for taking control of your reproduction. Very responsible of you. The world of sex is so much wider than just PIV. I think that's penis and vagina. It sounds like he doesn't know that. Does he know how else he can make you feel good? And then, bless you. Then OP said, yes, when we first got together, he would, this is kind of explicit, he would blank me or do other things, but that died shortly after. He either changed his mind and isn't into pleasing or isn't attracted to me anymore. So, I don't know, that sounds hard. It just sounds like she needs to have a discussion with him. I mean, if you can't have a discussion with your partner of 3 years about what you like, don't like, whatever, and then what's the point? It just seems like more hassle than what it's worth. Just me personally. So, let's see. Okay. Am I the asshole for choosing my baby's names? This isn't the one I wanted. There's another one. Hold on. Let's see. To go back to my saved because I went too far ahead. Am I the asshole for changing the names of my babies? Plural. I, 25-year-old female, and my husband, H, male 29, are in the process of adopting two cute little twins that will be born in January. The biological mother is a young teenage girl, G, female 15, who doesn't want to keep them. She's the daughter of a friend of ours, and somehow it got through that we wanted to adopt, so her family called us as soon as they knew that G was pregnant. We've been with her all through the pregnancy, and even if she doesn't want to be a mother, she will still be able to visit the twins as often as she wants because we live in the same city. As soon as we found out about the baby, we began looking for names, and when it was confirmed that it was going to be twins, a girl and a boy, we decided on the names Ellie and Evan. Last week, however, we were just informed that G hadn't chosen names herself, Walter and Agnes. She didn't choose them because of a relative, just because she thought they sounded cool. I don't think I have to mention how outdated the names are, and H and I simply don't like them. But even if the names were great, they're still our babies. We will raise them. G said she never wants to visit them, although she will probably change her mind. We insist on naming them. They will also get our last name and legally be our children, which was decided and agreed on 5 months ago. G's family is upset with us for not accepting their real names and is threatening to look for new parents. Her sister told us that they are just bluffing and hoping for us to back off. TLDR. I want to give my children names and the bio mom wants different names. Edit. We are considering the name Ellie Agnes, but we will not name the boy Evan Walter. We are looking for a lawyer right now, and we do have everything in writing. They will become our legal children and no legal connection to G, her family, and their bio dad. Visitations only when H and I agree, which we are planning on doing every time right now. We have talked to G's sister and told her that G begged her parents not to look for other couples. She wants us as her baby's parents. She has been telling them that for the past few days. No idea why G's sister didn't tell us that before. Ellie's full name will be Eleanor to honor H's late sister, but we will call her Ellie. I will not respond to any more comments. Thank you for all your input. Okay, I don't think they're the asshole. Those children are going to be their babies from now on, and you should get the right to name your babies. The biological mom is no longer in their life unless, you know, it sounds like maybe an open adoption type thing, but I don't know. And even then, I would consider, like really consider open adoption. I don't know if I could do an open adoption, honestly. So, first person says, not the asshole. This is a big red flag, though. Are you sure you want to have an open adoption? They're willing to argue about the kids' names. They're going to be all over you about other things also, which I agree on. And then people are saying it's not possible to do closed adoption where I live anymore. It's awful for everyone. Don't do it, OP. Ooh. Yeah, people are saying, like, consider doing an open adoption because if this is just one problem, there's going to be more. Anyway, Brody's getting a little pissy. But anyway, if you guys like the whole Reddit idea where find some Reddit stories, read them, give my input or whatever, let me know. And I don't know, I'll do more. I like reading them as it is. And I don't know, just something to do, I guess. But anyway, he's in his little swing. He looks like, I don't know. I just changed him and everything, but he looks like he wants to be held. So anyway, guys, I hope everyone has a great one. And as always, don't be an asshole. Bye.